Okay, I got it roughly cleaned up. That's the profile. Now I'm gonna put this on my router and knock these corners down, and then I'm gonna put it on my bandsaw and cut the leftovers off. And then the hard work, the hand sanding. And alrighty, I had a lady contact me about this knife, and she asked me. She said she wanted it for her husband for Christmas, and she asked me how much it was and how to pay me. And I immediately replied, and I never heard from her again. So I'm probably going to offer this for sale here by the end of the day. So I got this heater on and that heater on, and I'm fixing to go get another electric heater because it's really cold in here and I want it to warm up fast for me and him. So let me go get that heater, and then I'm going to start sanding on this. I did yesterday morning come in here, sand the sides of it a little bit. And today I will have this. I'm going to try something new on this. I want this to be as shiny as the blade. So I'm going to sand it up to 600. Then from 600 on, I'm going to water sand it and then buff it. And we'll see how shiny and pretty I can get this handle. It's desert ironwood, so it's going to be shiny anyway. But I'm really wanting to get some shine on it, just to see, just a thing to see how shiny I can get it. I have seen other knives on some of the forums I'm a member of, and how shiny they get their desert ironwood, and that's how they do it. Water sand it and then buff it. All right, let me get that other heater in here, and then I'll get to work. All right, now, boy, this thing is covered in, oh yeah, that's why the picture is so fuzzy. It's covered in dust. So now the hand sanding starts, and there's going to be a lot of that. All right, I'm wet sanding. Look at that character. I am at 800. I'm gonna wet sand 800, and then I'm gonna do 1,000 and 1,200, and then buff it. So we're almost there. Let me use both hands on this. All right, that's 1,200. Now we go put this on the buffer. I gotta take all the tape off and do the buffing process all over. And we'll see you in about 30 minutes. Man, it is so shiny, I don't even want to touch it. But I'm going to. Boy, oh boy. Sanding the last 3 grits, 800, 1,000, 1,200. Wet sanding it, that was the answer. So there we go. I had a lady inquire about this knife, and I sent her a price and how to pay me, and I never heard from her. So I'm going to go ahead and offer this for sale, $165. And I am going to make another modification to the sheath. Let me see. Let me get something so I can point. So you'll see what I'm talking about, because it's a real minor modification, but I saw it done on another sheath, and I kind of like the looks of it. I'm going to come in just a little bit like this, and it just gives it a little bit more, I don't know. I want to use that French word, je ne sais quoi. But, if you use a word that you never use, you sound stupid. So, lanyap, a little something extra. Just a little something extra. Just a little more of a design flair, I guess you'd say. I have really enjoyed designing this knife and then designing a sheath. I don't know why, but the creative juices that it took to make this and to refine it and to tweak it. Like here. Did you happen to notice the little flare at the end of the handle. I mean, it's not much, but I just think it adds some pretty to the knife. Adds a little interesting flair. I don't know how else to describe it. Doesn't really serve any purpose. I guess you could say it, you know, holds your hand onto the handle a little bit better, but just looks like it has more flavor. How's that? And the next sheath I'm gonna make, like I say, I'm gonna cut from about here. I'm gonna cut back in just a little bit and just make a little bit of a curve in here. Not this pronounced, but anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the pattern out of the sheath that I made for this. And then on the pattern, I'm gonna take a sander and I'm gonna sand in up where this is. I'm gonna sand in a little bit on each side. And then, you know, I'll make a sheath. And if I need a little more, I'll sand a little more. So, but roughly, basically, this is it. I'm not making any more changes. I'm gonna make a little change on this part of the sheath. And if I like this, and I may make it a little bit taller and start a little further back before I do the little flip up. Like, you know, start from about here and bring it up just a little bit further. But otherwise, this is what it's going to look like, and the modifications that I will make in the future will be microscopic, and you probably wouldn't even notice, but I would. So here we go. This is for sale. I may take a couple of sexy pics out in the sunshine, but that's it. I still got to put an edge on it, but that's the very last thing I do before I box it up and ship it. That's contact cement there from inside the sheath. Alrighty. Well, this has been all night long. I was really looking forward to this. It's what I thought about before I fell asleep. It's what I thought about when I woke up this morning, finishing this knife. So let's go put it in the sunshine, and that'll be it. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, this is the low-cal version of my omelet because earlier I rubbed lettuce against this. So it's only got like 3 calories in it. Bon appetit. Boy, that's good. All right, we're fixing to go finish that plorabilis XLV. I got the handle epoxied on. Okay, sweetie, you can go down there. You're gonna come back all muddy, and you know what's gonna happen. Gonna have to have a bath. Oh yeah, have I mentioned what a fashionista I am? I'm on the cutting edge of fashion. Yeah, that's long johns and shorts. I'm telling you, this will be all the rage in France now. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, I'm coming. Hello, baby. Good morning. Good morning. We had a heck of a rainstorm last night, huh? All right, let me get your groceries out here. Just a minute. Come on, baby, come on. All right, I'm gonna be making a little noise in here.